Hello there, LG. Welcome. I felt like it's been a while since I've actually had my mic on for anything, because I've been doing a lot of Picardo streams. Hello there, Ice Cubes. Hello there, Kay. Bigger turnout than I actually thought was going to happen, to be honest. I felt like maybe I should just kind of jibber jabber while working on Everan. I may do a couple of pages, I'm not sure, but I sketched this page out last night and I was like, you know what, I'm kind of tired, I'm gonna stop. Well, happy early birthday, Ice Cubes, and maybe we will see you in 13 days and give you a proper happy birthday. Alrighty. So the YouTube poll beat out the Picardo one. And the only reason why I prefer Picardo is I can listen to whatever music I want. That's basically the only reason I'm like, yes, but that's because, you know, YouTube and, excuse me, I burped a little bit. Because, you know, YouTube and it's copyright stuff. Being a miserable mule and all that. See? I'm sorry, Ice Cream. I don't know why you changed your name, but I thought maybe, just maybe, you would like to be called that, so I tried it. Apparently, that's a no, so. Oh man, zoom out on Everan's face. I need to up my brush. There we go. Okay. Why did I X that out? I don't want to X that out. I don't know why lately I've been in the Everan mood, so I figure I might as well work on it while the muse is fresh, you know? Alrighty. This is a jump mess I've gotten myself into. There we go, that's better. I need to fix his eyes. There we go. That was so smooth, I heard the noise too. Dang. Inspiration wave for Everan has returned. Yes, yes. I'm not sure what the noise was. I figured that I might as well put on some background music. But the inspiration wave has returned, so I figured I'd give my little spirit cub some love. The love he most definitely deserves. And I've actually considered today making a Patreon for Everan, but unfortunately I have like this sinking feeling that nobody would bother. So I guess unless I get a bigger following, I will hold off on that. I was like, you know, I could probably keep up with it, because Everan's easy for me. It's not like COE, and I know I've been neglecting COE, like, really badly, but Everan's just easy. He's easy to draw. I've got the storyline pretty well figured out. So it's just a matter of getting it down in drawing form. And I have a hard time drawing people. That's one of the bigger things with COE that Everan has going for it, that I'm not drawing people. I'm drawing little monsters, and one could argue that even though some of the characters are cat-like, they're not technically cats, and although there's some characters that are fox-like, they're not technically foxes, and so I can get away with a lot of bullshit. You have a big test tomorrow? I'm sorry, ice cream. Hello there, plushy world. Everan is one of my web comics I have going on. Everan is this cute little booger right here. I love him so much. Okay, I think you should get a chapter fully done, see how people react to it before starting one up. That seems like a plausible route of action. Want me to send you my new persona on Medibank? Sure. Go for it. Oops. Here we go. I migrated to a different tab by accident. I was trying to fix that. There we go. I feel like that Everan does need to be broken up in chapters. I feel like it will work better broken up in chapters. But I don't know exactly where to draw the line on some of the chapters. I know exactly where one chapter will end, and that's actually coming up very soon. He has had... This is on page 23 that I'm working on right now. If I had to fathom a guess, I think it's about 2, maybe 3 pages more of this chapter. I'm probably committing one of the comic sins and, like, not legitimately scripting these. Though the first rendition of Everan was pretty much scripted by means of I actually drew it in a notebook before digitalizing them. Before, putting them on the computer. But there are some changes I want to make to the official dialogue and story that's not scripted. And even as I rebooted the story, I only really kept two pages exactly the same. I've had plenty of similar pages and maybe a couple of pages that were like the exact same dialogue, but they didn't have the exact same images. Okay, with the chapter done, you can print out copies and sell them at conventions whenever you get a table. Truth. By the way, Kay, speaking of conventions, the girls that we've made friends with at AgamaCon, the local con, was talking to Craig about how they disagree with Animazement. Because apparently their style is legitimately judging your work to see whether or not you get a table, and not first come, first serve. They're legitimately judging your artwork like a piece of meat. And she said that's why she doesn't like what Animazement is doing, and that's why she doesn't go or apply for them. I mean, it would be absolutely awesome to get a table at Animazement, but I think they're gonna be butt wipes, if you know what I mean. Okay, need to connect this. Nope, I don't need to do that. There we go. Boom. Alright, connects. He connects everywhere. Good. Okay, it's important that you're getting it drawn. Maybe get a rough draft done for the whole story first. Figure out your blocking. Yeah, I may either make myself a new book, or I may buy myself a new book just for blocking things out, like I did for the original. Not that that was what it was intended for, but that's what it ended up being. And I guess it's I have a hard time sticking to like I have a hard time sticking to a script. And that's why I call it my comic sin. Because like most people, they have their scripts absolutely positively figured out before they go in. And it's like, yes, we only have like 2 pages left of this chapter, and I'm like, maybe 2, maybe 3 pages left of this chapter. I know it's a habit I need to break. But hopefully in time, maybe next year I'll be able to actually go to AgamaCon. Although apparently AgamaCon was a little bit dismal this year. There was apparently not a lot of people showing up, which is not great news. Especially when like the first year of it was like almost packed. The second year I didn't get to go, so I didn't get to see much, but on the third year it happened. Even though I didn't get to go, Craig was telling me how empty it was. And you would think that the girl that did the Sailor Moon music, the singer, would have drawn a lot of people in, but I guess not. But it's not like we don't have other convention options. We do have plenty of convention options, mostly because Georgia is a big convention state. So much so that if you guys are not familiar with Georgia, one of the store I've been in Augusta, the Joann Fabrics there has a small, but there is a section of cosplay fabrics, and that's not something you see just laying around going, oh look, it's Joann Fabrics. Hey there, Cocaine Cookies. Hey, I'm not gay, maybe, you'll never know. The first draft, yeah, wiggle room. It's only harmful when you try to make the first draft into the final draft. Yeah. But for those of you who are, if you've ever been inside a Joann Fabrics, you know that in most places they don't have a cosplay section. But in Augusta, Georgia, they do. So Georgia's all over the whole convention scene. So there are opportunities elsewhere. There's Atlanta. I think there's one in Augusta. I can't remember where else there is one, but there are more places than just Augusta and Atlanta. I need to extend his neck. Easier said than done. There he is. Alright, now we get to move on to the next one. At least my internet is behaving better than it has been in a couple of days. When I was doing my other little streams on Picardo, my internet was being crap, and it was like, well, guess what? We're going to slow down. We're going to drop all your frames. I had 4 people watching at one point. I don't know who those 4 people were because I didn't have anybody talking, but apparently they weren't members because when you're streaming, there's a little counter that says users, and along the bottom there's a counter that has viewers, like sitting in. And users count myself as part of the audience. When I see more users, I can actually see who's watching me. But when it's showing just my viewers, and they're not and they don't have accounts, I can't tell who's watching me. But I had 4 people watching me at one point, and then my internet started being crap and they all ran away, so that kind of made me sad, because I was like, oh no, they could have been new people. I just want people to enjoy what I do. It's hard to enjoy what somebody does when all you see is the buffering derp TF sitting there staring you in the face. It's no fun. Woo. But I'm glad that my internet's being not so shitty today. We're still jumping through hoops for the house. We got one packet of papers that said we were denied for our loan. We got another packet of paper that said we were approved, but they want a ridiculous amount. Like, if I were to go ahead and pay all of it, like for the time allowed, I could have gotten a legit nice, maybe like 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house or whatever, because it was like, even though I'm getting a loan for what, 64,000 or something, by the end of what they wanted me to do, I would have been, with interest and all that happy bullshit, I would have been paying $150,000 at the end of it. So it wasn't worth it. The interest rate was too high. So we're basically telling that lender to go screw themselves. Because I called my mom about it, and even she was like, holy shit, no. It's really good today. Yes. It was actually a 10%, actually 10.5% interest. I say 10.5, it was like 40.49, but that's the same difference. So we're telling them to screw themselves. We don't need their money. Because they wanted to push me into an 18-year mortgage instead of a 30-year. And yes, I get it. It's a trailer and it's going to depreciate in value and not appreciate in value, so that's besides the point. We'll just wait for the right people to come along. Boop. I just realized that I've been doing this all on the same layer as Big Everan up there, and I need to fix that. Because they shouldn't be on the same layer. I sent my brother the picture of Everan I did, that I entitled Plushie Love, of him holding a plushie of himself. Hi, Danny! I think I missed something. Holy poop, that's close to what I said. Keita Medi. Awesome. I think I spelled it wrong. Jesus, he's adorable, agreed. Is it cheap to make one? A trailer? Yeah, I mean, the one I'm looking at, like, for, like, the base price was only $58,000. And everything I was doing, everything we wanted to do to it, like, upgrading the walls and upgrading the floor joists, adding insulation and all that happy bull crap, put it up to $64,000, which isn't bad, and that's basically what the assholes at the other place wanted us to pay for a basically broken down returned one instead of a brand new off the factory floor one. So I'll take it, but these places are saying that my credit's not good enough, even though it is. But my fiance also has 0 credit, so it's like, they're also looking at that going, yeah, we don't want somebody with no credit. So they're hemming and hawing. Even though I'm like, no, look at me. Look at me. He's just on the application because he's going to be helping pay for it. Look at me. I'm the one with the credit here. So, yeah. Oh, nighty night ice cream. And good luck on your test. Okay. Let's see. What? Ask him to buy a TV. I don't know what you're saying. Cookies. But it was just like, you know? Alright, so I need to take this Everan and take him out. Shit. So how about we just do this? Up and over. There we go. Delete. There we go. And now we take Haru. Hey, there we go. There we go. Let me zoom in a bit. Get rid of this here. And now I fixed my little layer problem. There we go. There we go. Oh, like pay it slowly with a credit card so you can have some rather than none. We can't apply for credit cards right now. Not while they're sniffing our butts for this mortgage. Because he doesn't have a card, and he's never had to pay off a loan, and I have. I don't have a credit card, but I have paid off I'm paying on / paid off a loan, so I do have credit in that regard, even though the company that denied me tried to say that I don't have sufficient credit history, and it was like, I paid off a car, and I'm paying on another one. I'm pretty sure that's sufficient credit history. Alrighty, actually, let's do this. There we go. Fix this. There we go. That's better. There we go. Now he's not going to hang awkwardly over that. Okay. Yeah, but you know. Adulting stuff, you know? Alright, so time to add in the dialogue. There we go. Let me look something up real quick. Alright, let's see. I had to spell check because I am horrible at spelling. Here we go. No. There we go. Dialogue. Whee! Well, let's see. Oops, I forgot one more piece of dialogue. Wait, actually, I'm going to up the text size. Maybe a little more. I felt like this text needed to be staggered. So that's why I did what I did. Okay, so we're going to do something like this. Actually, something like this. There we go. Get in close and erase these lines. So I hope you guys have been doing well today. I haven't done the whole mic is on thing in a while. I've been doing a lot of my streams without my mic on. I'm not talking about like my previous streams on YouTube. Just over on Picardo. Alright. Now for you to watch the little tail on the speech bubble to be redrawn 50 times while I'm trying to figure out how I want this to go. Back in senior year in high school, my mentor stressed to me that speech bubbles are just as important as the images you're putting forth when it comes to comic writing. Because he was like, there's so much emotion you can put in your speech bubbles. And just the presentation of them can speak volumes. That was one of the criticisms he had on the COE. The COE comic, because he was like, you could do so much with your speech bubbles. I want to see you do more with your speech bubbles. It was like something as simple as inverting the colors of your speech bubbles can convey a very powerful emotion, like of dread. Alrighty. I hear you. Don't mind me talking to my roommates. Alrighty. Now we got our line work done. Yay. Alrighty. Now, time for coloring! Alrighty, so let's get rid of all the speech bubbles and the dialogue. Time to focus on our colors. Something off to the side that you guys can't see is my references in a little window below. And that is how I'm getting all my colors correct. I just thought I would say that. I don't know why, but okay. Meh. Don't mind me. TF is being a butterscotch. There we go. Whee! Beep. I feel like I need to take this image right here and make a spoof of it, because it looks like he's doing the what is it, Dos Equis guy. It's like, I don't always do this, but when I do, it's blank. That meme. If I modify it a little bit, like having his eyes forward, him not looking so unsure, it would probably be a meme. Small child. I love the small child so much. There we go. There he is! On with the rest of him. Well, on with the rest of the stuff. Okay. There we go. Another layer. There we go. Experience all the excitement as I go and correct things. I just don't know what to talk about right now. I thought I was ready to turn the mic on. I have no idea what to talk about. No idea. No idea at all. Don't mind me as I blabber on about nothing. The soundtrack is reminding me that I actually need to play around with RPG Maker more. I haven't played with RPG Maker in a while. There we go. Delete. There we go. There we go. There we go. What, I really need to work on RPG Maker more? What, you want more troll games? I can make you more troll games, Kay. I am a troll game machine. Make you regret all your decisions. There we go. Alright, he has a tooth down there, right? Yeah, he does. Alrighty, so give you part of your tongue, the inside of your mouth, your nose. You're right, I immediately regret this. Thought you would. Whoops. I made Haru red for a second. The ultimate blush. Okay. Give him his horns. The inside of his ears. Hey there, Ninja Wolf! How you doing? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you've ever been here. And if you're new, welcome. I always welcome new people. And if you're not, I'm sorry. Like, sorry, I don't recognize your name. TF is very dense. Don't worry about her. She's crazy. There we go. I am good. I am doing good, friend. Whee! Let's kind of back up. Alright. Alright. Speech bubble time. The most easy part. Boop. Whee! Boop. Nope, never been here before. I was looking for some drawing live streams to rejuvenate my inspiration before I pass out from drawing. Well, welcome! Welcome! We always welcome new people. This page is almost done, but the stream is far from over. I'll be probably sketching out a new page after I'm done with this one. I have to plop in the backgrounds. Is it weird that this background, as simple as it is my least favorite part? Alright. Here I go. Whee! It's an incredibly simple background, but I hate doing it. Mostly because my hand moves really fast and my airbrush does not want to keep up. It's like, okay, so like when I zigzag across the whole thing, it's like, eh. Okay, I'll try. Don't push yourself. I'll try, but I'm impatient. Do 32 characters in one drawing, and they're all completely different. Dude, those drawings take so much effort. I commend you for trying to stick with it. I do commend you. Because group shots are the bane of my existence. I should have put the link to this comic in my description. It just occurred to me. Oh well. Alright. Time to add my streaks of white to break up all the color. Bring some blue to the forefront because I love blue. Alright, there we go. Gosh dang it, you know what I forgot? I forgot the rift in the background. Alright, I need to fix that. Okay, so I need to open up a different reference because I don't remember what sort of blue is used for the rift. Where? There we go. Perfect. What am I doing? Goodness. Here we are. Now I can zoom in. Woo! Yeah, and I need to widen the rift a little bit. No, I need it to fan out. There we go. Beep. Let's see. Let me see. I have looked away from chat for a moment. So far I've completed 3. Best of luck. What characters are in the drawings? I'm really happy with each character, but I've hit a wall. It's sort of a tribute to the people and things that inspired me to be creative and recover from a bad time a few years ago. There are some YouTubers, fellow deviant artists, video game characters, and more references and such. Yes, I am glad. Me too. I am glad you are in a better place now. Depression is never fun. At least I assume that's what's going on. As somebody who also suffers from depression, I commend the fact that you are better, that you're doing well, and I hope you do even better in the future. Whee! Let me do some tufts of grass. Whee! Let me draw the rift again. Let's kind of just do this. Whee! 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 There we go. Time to draw more grass. Boop, 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 boop. Blip, blip. Something you'll never find shortage of is my stupid little sound effects when I draw. That's what I'm good for. Oh wait, I need to turn off the sketch layer before I start filling in. There we go. There we go. Wait. Okay. Nope, you read my mind. Working towards recovering. Good. That is good. Always good to hear. Let's see. There we go. Now we have a finished page. I find it interesting that this track is even in RPG Maker when you don't have anything that would involve sirens. It's all like the base pack of stuff is medieval, so don't mind me. Yay! Process of saving! Whew! Oh! I see in my recommended that somebody's live streaming the GameCube version of Animal Crossing. That Goldie oldie. Perfect. And I'll be okay. For some reason, his outline looked very blue there for a second, so I'm going to open up a new page. Get my pencil ready. There we go. Now actual drawing will occur. Whoops. Shit. So far, my biggest challenge with this series has been drawing expressions on characters without eyebrows. I have to simulate eyebrows, and the I guess the muscles on their face is the only way I could describe it. There's something not sitting right with me about this. Maybe shortening the nose a bit. Alrighty. I'll be right back. See you later. Okay. Whee! Alright. Let's see. His shoulders came up a little bit too high. There we go. Need to bring out his wings a little bit more. Do 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 do. Maybe this isn't right. This fluff here. Do 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 do. Sometimes Haru's wings are irritating. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Looks like my internet is being a little stupid. I just saw it buffer. Why is the internet being the stupid? Internet, stop being stupid. Alright. Do 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 do. Has to be one of my favorite VX Ace tracks. You know what? I'm gonna reset. So, okay. The internet. The stream will resume soon. Don't go away. Alright. Okay, we are back. Okay. There we go. Got the music back up and running. Alright, so internet decided to be an idiot, so I had to reset it. There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm going to be moving this up a little bit. Not because I can't figure out how to draw Haru's face at all. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. There we go. The cheats. TF cheats. Look at his little beans! Look at the tiny beans! Look. Constantly do that to myself, the whole pressing that button on my stylus. I was trying to see if it was somewhat proportionate. Yeah, it's somewhat proportionate. Good. Look at the tiny bean. Tiny beans being picked up. Whee! Wait a second. It's on this side. On that side. Okay, I'm overthinking things. It does make sense the way I have them. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got another page. Alright, I'm going to sketch out the next page. I don't feel like inking it right now. I may ink it later. If I don't ink it on the stream, you know I'm going to ink it later, but still. Alright, I need to pull up a different reference. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Alrighty, I need to make them smaller. A little bit smaller. There we go. There we go. And that's one more down. And this would be end chapter 1. So the first chapter is 25 pages. Oh! YouTube wasn't wanting to do the thing. How did the other pages turn out? Well, this is basically the second to last page. The last page is a splash page. We have, for now, we should probably resume your training elsewhere. And everyone's saying, okay, Master Haru. Haru leading off, and we got a nose here, and then we got our splash page of end chapter 1 right here. With our resident Drago. So, and I was just saying, so the whole first chapter is 25 pages. So you know shit's about to go down. I mean, it's not too far off base, but from the original, the only thing is that the original had Nima hiding over somewhere, and then I realized, where are they gonna hide? It's a big, vast, open void. You could probably see anybody squatting in plain sight. And I actually thought about this on my drive home from my mom's. It's like, where... It wouldn't make sense for Nima to be squatting in just plain sight, because I'm pretty sure Haru would have seen them. And then I was like, wait, well, Nima has wings. They could be flying. I don't think you would feel wind in the vacuum of the void. So, that's my logic. And I'm glad I addressed that before it came to pass, you know? Oops. There we go. Add panel material. Boom. Why am I adding so many layers? TF, you don't need all these layers. Unnecessary layers. Hello there, BB. How's it going? Eldritch Long John Thurston. Alright, here we go. Time for inking! Because it's time to ink. Woo. There we go. This brush is way too thick. There we go. Gotta zoom in on that schnoz because I can't seem to draw it for some reason. There we go. Big triangles for everybody. You made it early this time? Well, at the very least, you didn't come in at the end, so that's good. Wait, here we go. Oh. There we go. Haru being a worrywart. Ah. There we go. Suspicious activity. He don't know that his buddy pal be watching from above. You gonna get in trouble. You can just smell it, right? I was hoping to gaze down the gaping maw of Stacy's human form. I'll settle for Everan's dream. Come a long way. I don't say that enough. Thank you. Actually, I haven't drawn Stacy in a while. I mean, the last thing I drew of Stacy was using a base. Because I was like, oh, yep, this is Stacy XOS material. Need to do that. I need to draw my mama cow more. There we go. There we go. Haru's horns like to argue with me. There we go. Yep, she is the boss. Bada boom. Yes. Bada boom. Yes. Very. Wee. There we go. There we go. Fixed your ears, Haru. How do you feel about that? Floofy puppy dragon neck. I get mad at myself that I don't draw his neck at a consistent length. And it needs to be. Like, it needs to be long at all times, but I always, like, shorten it somehow. It's like, I don't know how I keep doing this to Haru. How are you supposed to be a puppy dragon when you don't have the long neck? Consistency, what's that? Ironically, I'm a Taurus, see? Puppy, I see him. He puppy. He was actually an adoptable that I adopted. Like, I wanted to make a lot of the Everan cast adoptables, or like adoptables I've adopted at least. I need to use more of my I need to use more of them for the overworld because I don't have any for the overworld yet. I have original characters for the overworld, but no adopted characters. Like, Everan was adopted, Haru was adopted, and Nemo was adopted. And I have a whole sheet somewhere of characters I plan on using just to fill this void that they live in. There we go. Time to make Everan's head. How did that even happen? Okay. There we go. See? Yeah, actually, let's do that. Alright, I need to fix some lines. If you're thinking of having a Tracy or a duck, you could take a look at my most recent list. What are those? Did I read that right? Tarsier? I think I've heard that word before. I'm trying to think of Tarsier. It's familiar, but for some reason I can't bring it to the forefront of my brain. Forgive me. There we go. Okay, Tarsiers are nocturnal carnivore primates from the Philippines with massive eyes even bigger than Everans, and yep, they're real. Oh, kind of like lemurs, right? Like, not really lemurs, but kind of like lemurs. Once Everan grows up, his eyes become less buggy. But I haven't quite figured out the whole... I assume that this is what most of the spirit cubs look like when they're young. Though I tried drawing Haru as something akin to what Everan is, and it came out really funny looking. Primitive primates lower than lemurs, plus Tashir's eyes are bigger than their brains. So it's kind of like eyes, right? Eyes? Is that what they're called? Like A-Y-E, A-Y-E? I think is how you spell it. Or like, what do you call them? What's the creature I'm thinking of? Honey something. Like I know what it looks like in my head, but I can't think of the word for it. Oh, I don't have it on repeat. Okay. No, I don't want that one. There we go. Sugar glider. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. For some reason I was thinking of honey, and it was probably because honey is sugar, and I knew it wasn't a honey badger. Those things are scary. I mean, they're adorable, but scary. If you know what I mean. Let's see. Whee! There we go. Put in his stripes. It's a shame that that the person that I adopted Everan from deactivated their account, because I'd be like, look what he's doing! He's going places. And fun fact, I was thinking of in the early thoughts of Everan's story, I had come up with a design that was similar to what Everan was, and I was sitting there going, wait, didn't I adopt a character that looks like this? I mean, the original design didn't differ too much. Like, his ears were smaller, he didn't have the horns, he had the big eyes. He was a little bit more cat-like in the early concept stages. And then when I looked in my little adoptable folder on my computer, I was like, oh look, there he is. And so I gave him a bandana, because his early concept had a little bandana. It's the gliding marsupial, and yep. Bungas can be cute when not angry. Yes. It's like, children, don't be fooled by don't be fooled by Bunga's cuddly personality. You don't want to meet a honey badger in person. Trust me. Whee! Ah, there we go. Alright, time for a smaller brush. Let's see. There we go. There we go. This is a very hard angle to work. Woo. Alrighty. I was just checking something. Whee! I don't know what to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm just being so quiet. Don't mind me being quiet. Right. There we go. Needed the longer feathers. There we go. This is why I don't do aerial shots very much. It's an awkward angle that I do not care for too much. Alrighty. There we go. Get the background colors. Okay, so let's back out a bit. There we go. And I just realized I'm on a different layer, so selecting this liner, it wouldn't have mattered. TF is a smart. TF is a very smart. So smart. TF is very smart. Alright, there we go. Perfection. Dialogue time! Okay. There we go. Time for speech bubbles! 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 There we go. Weep. Welcome back, LG! Hope you're doing well. Alrighty. Time for coloring! Okay. Let's see. I need a completely different reference. Excuse me. I yawned a little bit. Whee! Coloring! Time for me to identify what is negative space and what is not. Always fun. I was happy to see you're still streaming. It's been like over 2 hours, I think. More than likely. But I've been diligently working on these pages. I have nowhere to be tomorrow. And I have tomorrow off, so good stuff. Well, I mean, I have stuff I need to do tomorrow, but it's, you know, on my time, you know? I'm not scheduled to do anything. I have to call back the trailer guy. I have to go looking for shoes for Jenny's wedding. I went looking for shoes today, and the only thing I really liked was not in my size. They were like freakishly small. And I'm not even convinced that they were kid shoes either. Because that would explain why they were really small. But they were in with the adult section, so I sat there pondering who has the smaller feet. Besides children's, because children's do have the small feet. At school tomorrow, you're really lucky. Comes with being an adult. I have days off from work. I had 2 days off in a row, which is nice, but sometimes it's because stamina and all that, but coming off of working 6 days in a row, I welcome it. There we go. Oh, so you do have passage, okay. Oh, I forgot to outline one of Everan's feet. There we go. Oh, I forgot to paw pads. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. There we go. There we go. Oh, I missed another detail. Let me go in. There we go. Fix some details. I don't draw Everan's back a lot, so it's, I sometimes forget about his little stripes. Oops. Wrong layer! Haru looks brutal. Let's kind of fix that. Give Everan his blue. Little paw pads. Boop. Everyone seems to have fallen asleep, huh? Kinda. I mean, I didn't expect a lot of people to stay very long, mostly because it is a school night. I figured it would be fun for a little while at least. Figured I'd have some fun drawing, talking. Okay. There we go. There. It's all the colors of the wind. Now I need to turn off all the colors. Get these guys selected and colored. Whoops. There we go. Get that. Nope. There we are. Alright. And now for the background. Sprinkle it here, sprinkle it there, sprinkle it everywhere. Dee 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 da 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 ba 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 ba. Dee 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 da 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 ba 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 ba. Green, 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 white, white, blue, There we go. And voila. Actually, I could use a little bit more purple. Now we're good. Let's save that. Hooray! Then I'll be doing the last page. Yeah, if you just got a funny change in perspective on my thing, it's because my window kind of minimized. Alright, so here is the last page for tonight. And it's my favorite kind of page, a splash page. There we go. I do apologize again for being very quiet. Okay, that looks better. There we go. Alrighty, inking is almost done. Shit. It's coming out so good, too. Alrighty. Whee! There we go. There we go. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, let me see. I'm looking up a reference. Give me a sec. they like to hide in my folder, don't they? I always have a hard time finding Nima's reference. And it shouldn't be that hard. And I don't have them labeled as their name. Not yet. I think I could find them easier and faster in my favorites on DA. Let me actually look. And of course my favorites want to load slow. I give up. They don't want to be found. Alrighty. And there we go. Alrighty guys, I am going to call it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. And y'all have a great night. Stay beautiful.